And forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. Oh, no, he didn't. Don't go there, Jesus. I love everything you were saying up until there. Because you do not know what they did to me. No, I'll accept that you forgive me, but you don't go telling me to go forgive people. This is tough, isn't it? In fact, Jesus later on, he says, if you're not willing to do this, if you're not willing to forgive those people that hurt you, you won't be forgiven. And I think Jesus' point is because you're not really forgiven in the first place. If you will look at Jesus and say, okay, you're perfect, you're the Son of God, you lay down your life for a scumbag like me, and yet I'm not willing to forgive them their offense, what you're saying is, Jesus, you're wrong. No. And Jesus says, look, if you've been forgiven, you're gonna forgive. It's kind of that old thing where they say, hurt people hurt people. Well, guess what? Forgiven people forgive people. Jesus gives a story this way. He says, it's like this. It's like this, master had this servant, and the servant owed him $1 bajillion. It's some astronomical amount. And the servant's like, please, don't throw me in prison. I'll pay you back. And he's like, okay, you know what? It's cool. I forgive your debt. And then that same servant goes, he finds this other dude that owed him like $50, and he grabs him by the throat. He's like, where's my money, dog? Where's my money? I did it. And he goes, I don't have it. I'll get it to you. He's like, whatever. Throws him in prison. And then the master hears about it, and he goes to me, he goes, what are you doing? Are you serious? I forgave you all that debt, and now you're going to turn around and tell me you can't forgive them? Dude, C.S. Lewis puts it this way. He says, to be a Christian means to forgive the inexcusable, because Christ has forgiven the inexcusable in us. And look, I know it's hard. I know it feels like losing, but that's what it is. You see, to forgive means you absorb the pain so that you can give grace back. When you forgive, there's always a death involved. That's what Jesus teaches us on the cross. But here's the deal. Jesus, when he's hanging from the cross, he says, forgive them, Father. They don't know what they're doing. And Romans says the same power that raised him from the dead is inside us. So if Jesus can pray that prayer while they're driving nails through his wrist, certainly, whatever it is that someone did to you, and I know some of these things are horrible, but I want to submit to you that there is a grace powerful enough to free your heart, to pray with Jesus. Yes, Father, forgive them. Forgive me, Father, as I forgive those who sin against me.